Here we are at Ducker Station getting ready to build our post and beam lodge here. Beautiful, it's going to be humongous. You just wait till you see the size of these timbers, these beams. Hey y'all, with our transit, getting ready with our tape, got our skid steer ready. We're here to do some work.
It's another day on the job site. I just wanted to say that, quite frankly, there's nothing really typical about this job site or typical about this field. We're going to be doing things really the old school, the old-fashioned way, rather than what you normally see that is the modern-day way of doing things. And among those, if you'll notice behind me, we're already excavating, but we're doing it a little differently. Today, in today's time, a site like this would be graded off, any field that is necessary would be brought in, and a level playing field, if you will, would be established. And even today, you would see foundations being dug down and foundations poured in order for that to come up out of the ground to build upon the top of. We're not doing any of that. What we're doing is hearkening back to a tradition of many, many years ago. And we're keeping in line with the layout of this land. We're going to keep this little natural road that you see on this land instead of cutting it down or raising it up. As far as our foundation up underneath this lodge that we're going to build, it's actually going to be built on pillars. We're going to lay concrete block pillars on a pad to build our structure on top of. Now we will pour pillars where we're going to post of our post and beam bents will actually come down on poured pillars. All the rest of the support up underneath this lodge, just like you would have seen 50, 75, 100 years ago under most any of your old buildings and old houses, particularly here in South Georgia. We've got a lot of other old school techniques that we're going to employ on this job. That's what's going to make it fun, and that's what's going to make it unique.
We really enjoy using our old-fashioned ways of building and all the techniques that go along with it, but there's still nothing better than today's time using laser levels like this. Set up, everything's exactly the same with that laser. Pulling strings, when we get them pulled up, the old-fashioned way would have been pulling strings and putting a string level on, or taking a clear hose with water in it and finding your points. Doing this right here not only saves us time, but it is extremely accurate.
Here on the job site today, I want to point out that what we have going on, we've got our batter boards up on just the large part of this building. These four corners represents the area where we're going to build the post and beam part of this project. Now later on, we'll have a foundation system over here, which this building will actually form an L shape, and the L part will be off over on this corner. Right now, what we're doing is focusing our attention upon just this area where the post and beam will actually be erected. Hey, check this out. We have all of our forms set against our layout line strings where we want them. We have actually dug down into the ground. We've bored a hole approximately 4 foot deep, and we've installed 1/2 inch rebar inside of this in a grid pattern to give us the strength that we're looking for. There are 5 on this side of this building and 5 on that side of the building. And what this represents, and all this represents, these are where the post of our post and beam bents will come down and sit on. Now later on in the progress of things, we will come back out here and we're actually going to put additional pillar blocks down for our floor system, but we're not doing that right now because we're leaving all of this open in order to get our tractor and our equipment in here to set these heavy posting beams in place.
Got our concrete mixed and poured. Look over here, we're still doing it our old-fashioned way. This is a concrete mixer my dad bought back in the 70s. We plug it in our generator running. We actually take this, fill it full of water. We hang it right over the top and are able to put our water in it we need to and mix it. Everything is dry and mighty nice and pretty today. Glad to see that.